Hi, everybody. I'm here to tell you today how to sign up for SmartMusic for your distance learning for band. Now, SmartMusic is a great program to record yourself. We're going to be asking you over the next couple of weeks or longer to be recording yourself practicing, and we might even get to the point where we need to have you record your second semester playing test. And so, SmartMusic is a great way to go about doing that. So, I'm going to take you through those steps. Some of you have used SmartMusic before, and it's a program where basically it puts your music on the screen. It shows you which notes you got right or wrong. You can click on notes for it to show you what fingering they are. You can change the tempo. You can just listen to it. It'll play the song for you, and then you can record yourself. So it's a great tool. It does many more things than that too, and we'll probably be talking about that as we go along. But basically, the first thing is I will be sending out or have sent out an email to you and or your parents telling you a web link to go to get to SmartMusic. And I'll tell you what it is just right now too. You're going to go to admin, ADMIN, smartmusic.com/join. That's admin, ADMIN, smartmusic.com/join. And again, that link will be on an email to you too. And if you're having a hard time getting that link or it's not working for you, just let me know and I'll help you with that. In that email, I'll also have a code for you to enter. So when you go to that website, it'll ask you to enter a code. So again, enter that code. And also, if you didn't get the code or you're having a hard time getting the email or whatever, just let me know and I'll get you that code. So once you enter the code, then it'll ask you for your email address, and you should type in your email address. Now you can use your school email, or you can use, if you have a home email address, you can use that as well. I have discovered that the home email works just a little bit better. I'm a little worried about the school emails because they'll try to send you confirmation emails, and as you know, you can't get outside emails through your school email. They've said that that's no problem and that they'll work around that. But I guess I would just say if you have an alternate email you can use, even a parent email, I would go with that. But if all you got is your school email, they say it should work. So go ahead and enter your email address. After you enter that email address, it will ask you to confirm that email address. So type it again. And then you'll get to a screen that says it's a list of terms and conditions, and right near the top it'll ask you, are you 13 years old or older? And just be honest. If you are, click yes. If you're not, click no. They have set it up in such a way where even if you click no, that you should be able to use this. And basically in that terms and conditions, it just says that your parents are okay with you using SmartMusic. And SmartMusic is not going to send you any spam or anything like that. It's a totally appropriate and perfectly educational piece of software, so there are no worries. But feel free, if you want to read through those terms and conditions, or your parents do, you can. After you get past the screen, you're going to create a username and a password. And as always, create a username and a password that you're going to remember, write it down, do whatever you do so you can remember that username and password, because every time you open this program, it will ask you to log in. It's also going to ask you to enter a backup email address. So in other words, if you entered your own email, maybe enter your parents' email there. That's an optional step. SmartMusic highly encourages you to enter a backup email address. So why don't you go ahead and just enter like a parent email, like I said, or if you have a personal email and a school email, whichever one you didn't use to sign up with, maybe use that other one as your backup. Next screen is going to ask you for your preferred instrument. So what instrument do you play in band? And there's actually, I think, a spot to enter a secondary instrument as well. So for example, if you play, I know a couple of you play French horn in the band and you play trumpet in the jazz band, that would be an option for you to put whatever you play in regular band as your primary instrument, and then whatever you play in jazz band as your secondary instrument. So most of you are just going to have one instrument and you're just going to enter your primary instrument. If for fun you want to enter a second instrument, that's fine, but we just want that instrument that you play in band. But once again, if you play two, or there's many cases, some of you are learning a second instrument. You play trumpet in the band and you're learning how to play the bassoon, you could enter both. You're playing alto sax and you're learning bari sax, you could enter both. So that's what I would do there. Next thing is enter your time zone. And then it's going to ask you to confirm your email address. And after you do this step, then you actually need to wait for Ms. Idell or me to confirm that you belong in the class you signed up for. And we will be checking this as often as we can to make sure that we get you confirmed, because until we confirm you, you won't be able to access any of the music. So we'll be doing that literally many times a day, especially as we start this distance learning, and then at least once a day from there on out, to make sure that we get you on there and you can access stuff. So once you are on there and on SmartMusic, you can then search through all their many songs that they have. And as far as our music goes, I believe for 6th, 7th, and 8th grade band, at least 3 of our band songs are on SmartMusic, and maybe more. And I'm going to be making an attempt to actually enter some of those on my own. I don't know how much time that's going to take me, so I may not do that, but you'll have at least 3 of our band songs available on SmartMusic. You're also going to have available to you all of your solos out of your festival solos book that you have. So for the 6th grade, your maroon book; for 7th grade, the blue book; and for 8th grade, the white book with the big cursive writing with your instrument on the front. And that's the book that we're going to be using for lessons for April. And then also on SmartMusic, there's a ton of other things on there that you can search through. There's pop songs, movie themes, jazz songs. There's a ton of things that you can use, and we may even assign. We'll see how we go along. But first of all, what we want to use it for is for our band music and for our solo books. And the also good part about this is for all of that music, they put it right on the screen, so you don't even have to use your sheet music. And keep in mind that all your sheet music and your lesson books or your solo books are going to be on Google Classroom too. So if you lost your music, or you can't, whatever, you don't have it available, you can just put it up on your screen. So that's a super cool deal as well. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing assignments with this stuff. So for example, your solo books, and for your band music, we're going to want you to play through your solos and play through your band music for us, and then send it to us. Now, I think what's the easiest way to go, and I'll let you know if I change this, is I'm actually not going to physically assign anything on the SmartMusic platform. You can actually do that, where I actually send you an assignment on SmartMusic, and then you have to complete it. One of the reasons I'm not going to do that is because you're going to get some choice in what you play, and I'm not going to go through every single student and assign those. That would just be too cumbersome. Not to mention, you're used to using Google Classroom, and you're used to using your Infinite Campus student portal, and we're going to stay consistent with that stuff. So we don't want to add yet another thing to your list of places to check grades. So what we're going to do is, when you're ready to send us a song, first of all, you'll open that song. So let's say you're doing, if you're a 6th grader, you're doing Fire Dance, or if you're an 8th grader, you're doing At Twilight, or a 7th grader, you're doing Terracotta Warriors. You're going to search that song up. It'll put it on the screen. You'll go ahead and play it. And then once you're done playing it, what you're going to do is you're going to save it. And there's a save option on the screen. I believe it says save or MP3. And you click save, and you can save that right to your Google Classroom or Google Drive, and then you can send that right to us. If you're having an issue with that step, just let us know. The other cool thing about when you save it, it saves it immediately as an MP3 file, which is the easiest way to send files. So you can just save that and then go on to Google Classroom or Google Drive and just share it right away with Ms. Idell and me, and then you're done. So that's going to eliminate doing any assignment steps or anything like that. So that's how you use SmartMusic. Thank you for listening to this 10-minute video. And again, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. Again, my email, you guys, is songere, SONGERE, at isd112.org. Also, feel free to sign up for Remind. This is a great way to communicate, especially during this time. And again, the Remind code is you just send on your phone to the number 81010 one of these 3 messages, depending on what grade you're in: at symbol 19 band 6, at 19 band 7, or at 19 band 8. And you can also feel free to communicate with me via Google Drive too, through the comments. So, all right, thank you so much. I hope you're having a great day. Miss you all.